All right, we are live. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It is April 29th, y'all. I do not know where April has gone, but we are here and I am so excited. As y'all can see, I got a full house with me today, okay? We are so excited. So come on in the room. Come on in the room. Share this live. Let folks know that Sisters in Business is live. If you can grab it from our Facebook page, which is Sisters in Business Expo, or our YouTube channel, Sisters in Business Expo. Go ahead and share that live, share it to your pages. Let folks know that we got some amazing sisters in business and mompreneurs on with me today. I am honored to be able to chat with these ladies because in just a few days, we're going to all be together, okay, for our fourth annual Mompreneur Brunch and Awards. And let me tell you, baby, it's gonna be a time, okay? And so I am super excited. I'm not gonna delay. I'm gonna jump right in because I need you all to meet these amazing sisters because they already have been a blessing in my life, and I'm just so grateful for the way that God has connected us all. And we want you all to know about them, but then also we want to love on you and hug on you this weekend at our Mompreneur Brunch and Awards. So I'm gonna toss it over to Dr. Aisha, and she has an amazing name, if I must say so myself. Okay, please, sis, introduce
Oh.
yourself to everyone. Tell them a little bit about you and what you do.
Hi, ladies. Hi, hi, hi. Happy Tuesday. So, first, Aisha, I want to thank you so much for your space. Thank you for having me, especially and amongst the other ladies. I am Dr. Aisha Brown Lumpkin. I am the founder of She Your Girl Bosses, which is a platform for women in business that philanthropize. We are a sisterhood. There's a mantra where they say, women can't collaborate. Well, guess what? We are definitely changing the trajectory of that. And so I am super excited to be here.
Yes, thank you so much. And I'm so grateful to have you with us as well. A couple of years ago, I think it's been 2 years now, Dr. Aisha honored me at her annual Red Dress Gala. Let me tell y'all, if y'all have never been to the Red Dress Gala, baby,
Come on.
it is an amazing experience. And I was so grateful to be there and to be honored, and so glad to have you and your community with us this weekend. And now let's head on over to the one and the only Michelle Glover.
Hello, hello. Wow, I'm like, these women, I'm super excited to connect with them. So, my name is Michelle Glover. I got two hats. So, first, I have my own business, Journey Unlimited, where I talk about finding your purpose in your career, how to leverage your faith and your profession to really reach your full potential. In addition to that, I chair the Women's League of the Atlanta Black Chambers. We were all about helping our Black women move out of this solopreneur space into enterprise. Oftentimes as Black women, we think, oh, I have a business, but you have your cards and you're a solopreneur, and really you've just created a job for yourself. And so we're trying to help our women grow and scale to create enterprise where you're hiring and really scaling so your business becomes a blessing and not a burden. So
Yes, love it. We love the Women's League. And listen, if you are in Atlanta and in any way, shape, or form connected with the Black business community, then you have seen Michelle Glover. Okay, I don't know how she manages to be everywhere all the time, but is really connected and a huge, huge support for us as well for many, many years. And so we're so excited to have the Women's League as a partner for this Saturday. And now we go ahead on over to the one and the only Ariel Shaw. Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, good afternoon, ladies. Again, thank you, Aisha, for again sharing your platform. I am Ariel Shaw, founder and president of Southern Crescent Women in Business. I wear many hats. I know in your posts you shared quite a bit as what I do with the community. I'm also the chair for the Citywide Development Authority for the city of Stockbridge and a host of other things. But I'm excited to be here. Southern Crescent Women in Business. We are a conglomerate of women in business and women-owned businesses in the Southern Crescent region of Georgia. We have expanded past Georgia, so now we have members in Louisiana, Florida, and South Carolina. So we're super excited about that, and connect with us.
Yes, Ariel, can you tell them what areas the Southern Crescent covers? Because when I realized it, I was like, oh, that's me.
So we kicked off in Henry County,
Mhm.
and it's really South Metro. We started in South Metro Atlanta, one because we really wanted to make sure we didn't have to go to Atlanta or Buckhead to do all business. We have such talent on the south side of Atlanta. We really needed to make sure we established something solid in a professional network of women. I opened the first women business center in the south side of Atlanta, funded that myself. And it includes Henry County, Clayton County, Fayette County, parts of DeKalb County. But again, since we've expanded our reach, we just say South Metro.
Yes, I love it. People love to either throw love or throw shade to the South Side. It's either one or the other, depending on the conversation you're having. And so I'm excited and was very excited to learn about your organization and what you're doing on our side of town. So thank you so much. And then the one and the only Dr. Kalai Shireen. Hey, girl.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. Hi, great afternoon, everyone. Aisha, as always, thank you for having me a part of Sisters in Business, whatever capacity that looks like. So I'm just happy to be here. Literally stopped midway to just be here and love on you and meet you lovely ladies. What I do is, it can't really be just compacted into one thing. I would just call it like a wealth strategist. I'm a connector for a lot of individuals. I'm also a founder and chancellor of GLCU, Good Life Christian University. And also I'm a landlord of international real estate. I actually just moved my family to Thailand in a beautiful home there. I really can't say everything that I do here. Literally from car rentals, it just really depends on what industry you're trying to be in. I really touch everything: credit repair, credit restoration, just starting and developing businesses, ghostwriting books. I've done a number of books for a lot of well-known individuals. Yeah. The list goes on and on, but
it goes on and on, and it keeps getting longer. Okay.
Yes. We're moving into Zanzibar in June, so I'm excited about that too.
Yes, continues to add to her long resume, and like she said, has been a huge supporter, partner, sister with Sisters in Business since day one. We've been rocking together since our days in Philly on tour, and now we're both in the ATL. It's just amazing how God connects you and keeps you connected from the north to the south. Right. And so excited to have you with us. So we've got a mix on today's live. We have Dr. Aisha and Michelle are both partners. So they both lead groups that are partners, our community partners for the event. And then we have Ariel, who is one of our honorees, who's receiving our Community Impact Award. And then Dr. Kalai is moderating our panel. So we have an incredible mix of representation for our 4th annual Mompreneur Brunch and Awards, which is happening this Saturday, May 3rd from 12 to 4. Now, I know Dr. Kalai has been. Michelle, have you been to the Mompreneur Brunch?
I have not. This is my first time.
Okay. All right. So everybody else is a first timer. So I'm going to toss it to you, Dr. Kalai. Tell everybody a little bit about the experience. You are no stranger to it. You have blessed us in a tremendous way and been a part of it over the years. What do folks have to look forward to?
I would say just what Sisters in Business represents. It's like when my sister wins, we all win. And it's like everybody that comes into that room, they're able to share what their mom journey looks like, and just really able to pour into other women in whatever faucet they may be in. So if they're in business, everybody freely exchanges information. The food is always amazing. The service is always astounding. Just the connectivity that you leave with, it's like you feel like you leave with a sister, or you leave with somebody that can be a connector to the next place. And I always tell people, what atmospheres and environments like that, you might think you're coming to meet Michelle, but you're really coming to meet the server who was passing out the bacon. So be cognizant of everybody that you're in the room and in the capacity with, because God does amazing things, and he used the foolish things to confound the wise. So just, stay open and look at everybody as an opportunity for growth and development.
You better preach, doctor. Yeah, she forgot to add woman of God to that long list, okay? Because she will pray your entire house down, okay? Ariel, listen, you are an amazing, community leader, but also a mom. And that is why we wanted to honor you this weekend. Can you tell us a little bit about that journey? Like, how have you been able to build all of these organizations and businesses and still be somebody's mama?
Somebody's mama. This is the thing. Motherhood comes before everything. And it was so interesting because I just saw Beyonce with her babies, and I was just like so touched.
It was touching.
I mean, it was the epitome of a mompreneur, because I think we have to embrace bringing our children into our fold, into our lives, so they can see what we do. My daughter, she's doing her own thing. I mean, she is a freshman in high school, but she's also the president of her freshman class. I mean, she is literally taking leadership and just doing her thing, and I help where I can. But at the end of the day, motherhood's always first. So anything I do in the community, it's not only to benefit her, it's to benefit the entire community and all the kids. I just posted something like a few days ago because we we actually broke ground for a $73 million STEM high school in Henry County. So you're in Henry, so you got to know about that.
Wow. I'm on the border. So I'm on the border of Clayton and Henry. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I served, brought Hour of Code to their elementary school years ago, in partnership with Technology Association of Georgia. Our STEM and entrepreneurship camp that we've run over the past 3 years, we had STEM as a part of that. So everything I do, it feeds into not just her, but to the entire community. And I said, my daughter may not even attend this high school, but the other kids will. So, I'm big about that. We just published a book actually last year on mompreneurs, which is available on Amazon with our organization.
Oh, wow.
So, marrying motherhood and entrepreneurship is really something that I feed into.
I love it. I love it. I'm so glad you mentioned the Beyonce clip that everybody has been sharing and talking about, because there was one part of it that really stuck out to me, which was the fact that when Rumi is her name, I guess, when she turned around to hug her, Beyonce stopped singing.
Yes.
She was like in mid, note. And she put that mic down to hug her baby back. Absolutely. And that was the part that out of everything that everyone's talking about, which it was beautiful, the entire thing, but that piece is the piece that really just spoke to me, because I have had to have experiences like that a lot lately as my son is getting older. He's only 4.5, but there are so many times when he wants my attention. And I have to stop what I'm doing to give him the attention that he needs. And she was working. Mama was working. Like, she was singing, and she put that mic down in mid-sentence and hugged her baby. And I think that was so profound and beautiful, because it really is a message to us everyday mamas who aren't, famous and millionaires, that the same way that child needed her mother in that moment is the same way our kids need us when we are busy working. And so I'm so glad you mentioned that. Dr. Aisha, tell us a little bit about your mompreneur journey.
It's indeed been a journey. I have 2 adult children, and I am a honeygram, so I'm a grandmom of a 6-year-old.
That's a new one, honeygram.
Honeygram, yes. And so it's just been so amazing. My daughter, she's also an entrepreneur. She's 21, she'll be 22. And so she does it all. She does tattoos, she does nails, she does piercings, anything pretty much in the beauty industry. I just kind of watch her. My son, he's a 20-year-old, and he does his own thing. So it just blessed me to see my children kind of in their own rights. You want your kids to, when you raise your children, you raise them to grow up a certain type of way, right? And so to see them staying out of trouble is the first thing, is indeed a blessing. But it does become challenging when you are an entrepreneur and you are raising children, to kind of keep them on that straight path. So it's indeed been a blessing thus far.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. Michelle, you have been like this amazing community leader as well. And when I was in my church growing up, we used to honor, I think we might add this now that I'm thinking about it. We would always honor someone on Mother's Day who was the community mom. Who just really took others in and mentored them and led them and nurtured them. And I see so much of that in you. Can you talk a little bit about, just what you see in others that causes you to want to bring the best out of them, even with your business?
Yeah. So it's so funny. So I'm like, wait, can we get an entrepreneur category?
Yes. I love that.
Entrepreneur.
Mhm.
But I think it's in every season of life, wherever you are, and for the people who don't have children, I think it's to thank God for where you are. And so because I don't have children, it allows me to be out in the community. And instead of being like, oh, I wish, and oh, what if, and etc., it's like, be thankful for where you are and pour into people where you are, and really bloom where you're planted. And so because of that, and I have, a little more time, probably a lot more time, that it's like, okay, well, use your time, be a blessing to others, pour into the community, mentor other people, because you do have that blessing. So, it's allowed me to be out. Sometimes, I'm not going to be honest. I'm honest. I'm tired. I'll get tired. But I also make time to rest. But it is, thanking God and saying, for where I am, for where you put me, let me be a vessel for others to help them grow and succeed. And so, I share for all the people who say I'm not a mompreneur. I think this is still a great community to be around, for A, that you can learn and glean from them, and B, you can also be a support to some of the mompreneurs. Like, hey, maybe they need you to help with X, Y, and Z. Maybe they need a babysitter. Maybe they need something. Maybe they just need someone to say, hey, let's go do something and not talk about kids, So whatever that is, I think it's a great space for just women supporting women wherever they are in life.
You are absolutely right. It's so true. And the idea of motherhood or nurturing comes in many ways and forms. And I'm so grateful for the village and for the aunties and the sister friends who hold us up, when we don't know how we're going to make it, or don't know what we even doing at the moment, because so many things are going crazy and going on. So I'm so excited to have you all with us. I'm not going to keep you much longer. I know you're all very busy sisters in business, and we're going to be loving on each other this Saturday. So I will not hold you, but please tell everyone just how they can stay connected with you, anything you have coming up that they should know about. If you want to share your promo code for this weekend, and just we'll close it out in that way. I'll start with you, Dr. Kalai.
Thank you. So I guess the main thing that I have going on that people could be a part of is our GLCU Mixer is May 17th. We just opened it up to the community to get more people enrolled in Christian leadership and business courses, Christian counseling, marriage, childhood, family therapy, life coaching, things like that. Also, some of my mentees, I'm putting together a real estate event for them because they do international real estate. So those who are interested in getting real estate in Tanzania, Dubai, Ghana, those will be open doors as well. You can follow me on Instagram, KEL_LI_Shireen, as it appears on the screen. And just, that's really all I have to say.
Yes. Make sure you follow and connect with her, Ariel.
You can connect with me at I am Ariel Shaw on all social media platforms, including LinkedIn and Instagram, and follow us at Southern Crescent Women in Business. And we have several things under us, from Women Live TV. We are releasing our 5th season, which we have a channel on Amazon. So we're super excited about that. I'm gonna have to get you on, Dr. Aisha. And we just held our Women in Business conference, but we do trainings every single month. So definitely connect with us. And Dr. Kalai, I love to connect with you with that real estate, and listen, bring some of that real estate to Stockbridge.
Absolutely. I'll be in Zanzibar the first 2 weeks of June. So we'll connect soon. Yeah, for an upcoming day. Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love to see it happen. Love it, love it, love it. Dr. Aisha?
Yes, ma'am. So we are on Facebook and Instagram, CEO Girl Bosses. And so that would be the platform to connect with us. We are normally on Facebook for sure. So connect with us there. We'd love to have you.
Yes. And Michelle?
Yeah, so a couple of ways. So for Michelle, for me, you can connect with me on LinkedIn, Michelle Glover, Journey Unlimited, and on Instagram, My Journey Unlimited. And then please make sure you follow the Atlanta Black Chambers. It's Atlanta Black Chambers on all social media platforms. And then the Women's League, you can follow specifically ABC Women's League on LinkedIn. And so we have calls every third Friday at 8:30 in the morning via Zoom. We have programs once a quarter. We're doing lunch and learns. We're doing so many things to help our Black women grow and scale. So if you just want to learn more and you're like, ooh, this sounds pretty interesting, I want you to join our email community. But if you go to ABC Women's League on LinkedIn, we'll make sure that you can get access to our community to stay engaged for all the things that we're doing.
Absolutely. And all of these ladies have promo codes. Michelle, you want to share yours?
Yes, I think mine is Women 10, right?
It is Women 10. It's Women 10, so y'all can use that one. They all will get you the same discount, so you can just use that one. But I do want to make sure everyone knows ticket sales end on Thursday. Ticket sales end on Thursday. We do have to have a final number for our caterer and all of that. So please do not delay, y'all. Y'all know my people love to wait till the last minute. Every year, it never fails. Friday night at 11:59 p.m., I'm getting text messages and emails. I need a ticket. Go ahead and get your ticket. If you're on our mailing list, check your email. We sent out some other great, offers that might help you save a few coins as well. So make sure you get your tickets. Ladies, I think I told you all, but if I didn't, I'm telling you now, our attire we are fabulous in floral. Okay. So we are wearing florals this Saturday. Yes. Every year we have a different theme. Last year we were shades of melanin, and this year we are fabulous in floral. So I just know it's going to be a beautiful Saturday. And I cannot wait for us to really just love on and celebrate mamapreneurs. This is our pre-Mother's Day event. We know Mother's Day, we make a big deal out of moms, but the reality is that mamapreneurs deserve to be loved on and celebrated every single day of the year. And so we want to take a few hours to do that, to just take the mask off, take the capes off, and just love on one another, be celebrated, be poured into. People have been asking, are children welcome? Yes, they are. If you'd like to bring your children, you most certainly can. But if you need a break from them and you just want to have some me time, then you don't have to bring them. You can leave them home. However you want to do it. We want to love on and celebrate our mamapreneurs because they deserve it. And we have so many incredible mamapreneurs amongst us. So share this with someone. The link is scrolling on the bottom of the screen where you can get tickets at thesistershop.com/events. You'll click on there. You'll learn more. You'll see all of our participants. You'll be able to get your tickets. We are sold out of vendor spaces. So we don't have any more vendor spaces available, but you can most certainly get your ticket. You're going to have a good time. You're going to shop. You're going to laugh. You might shed a tear. You're going to learn. You're going to be able to network. You're going to have some good food. You might do the two-step. You might find your boots on the ground. I don't know, but you want to show up for sure. So we want to see you all this Saturday. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for taking the time out this afternoon to chat with us. And I can't wait to see you all this Saturday.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, everybody. Have a great rest of the day.
All right, have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Head on over to thesistershop.com/events. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye-bye.